I got rounding on my mind.
So I'm going to take you to a tour of the Dravograd Castle. And yes, Dravograd is here, and this is a castle. This isn't the one I want to talk about. The castle I want to talk about is that one up there. It's the Dravograd Castle. So we're going to take a drive up and take a look at it. So here we are, Grad Castle, and we're going to get out and start taking a tour. But before we go to the castle, I want to show you guys something. In Slovenia, it's kind of known as the honey capital of Europe, maybe the world, I don't know. But up here, they have beehives. I guess I feel a bit of a connection with the bees up in the mountains making honey, because my original last name is Mesamaki, and if you break it down into two parts, Mesi is honey and Maki is hill. So I guess, you know, maybe this has a connection with me. Now let's go up and see the castle. So the nice thing about this castle is parking is just down here, and you can just walk up and there's the castle right behind it. So it's a nice easy climb or walk to get up to it. I've been coming to Slovenia for a number of years, and I have friends who just live down below in Dravograd. And it was maybe a year or two ago, I looked up, it was getting close to evening, and I saw lights shining on something up here, and I said to my friend, "What's that?" And he said, "Oh, it's Dravograd Castle." And I said, "How long has that been there?" He said, "Oh, a few centuries." But it wasn't until recently it had gotten all grown in this area, and it become, you still had the ruins, but it was grown in, nothing was here. They actually opened this up and cleared it out, put some flags up, put some lighting here, and made it more of a tourist spot for people to go. People would come up here before to look at it, but it wasn't opened up and cleared like it is now. So it's kind of nice that they decided to do something here so you can come up and take a look at it. Now, if my research memory is right, I believe this was built sometime in the 15th or 16th century. And from what I recall reading, unlike a lot of castles or buildings in the area, forts and whatnot, this one was never like conquered by like Romans or anyone coming into attack. It was, from what I read, usually peacefully transferred in between families or governments. So it never, or to some extent, didn't see a lot of like combat to take it over. So, you know, kind of a peaceful little place here, I guess. This is the Dravograd coat of arms overlooking the city of Dravograd. I wasn't quite sure what it meant. For years I've seen it around. I always thought that Dravograd was known for maybe their sheep farming, but basically it's a biblical reference of the sacrificial lamb. And down there is the city of Dravograd that the castle overlooks, protecting it. As I said before, build your castles up high, easier to defend them. And Dravograd, from where I come from, that direction, that's Muta. You go a little further, Radla, you can go into Maribor from there. You cross the bridge, you end up into Srongrac, eventually into Velenia, and if you keep on driving, you get into Ljubljana, and then you go to kind of behind me direction, you end up in Austria. It's hard to make out, but off in the distance is that first castle I stopped at. That one there is kind of cool. It has, you can rent it out for different occasions if you want to. So if you ever want to party in a castle, check that one out. So if you ever find yourself driving along and you find yourself in Dravograd and you're thinking, hey, I'd like to see a castle that's easy to get to, check this one out. It's a short drive up the mountain, You walk up to it and you're looking at a castle.